Hi, I'm Jared.
And I'm insanely attractive.
And this is PATS TV.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hey Ross,
Yes, Jared.
how do you save and earn money?
Well, I don't. And that's
Neither
a problem.
does anybody else. But if you wanted to, here's some tips on how to save and earn money.
Alright, the way you earn money, get you a job, and then the way you save money, it has short arms and low pockets. So you can't reach in your pocket to spend your money.
To earn money, you can stand outside the pig on the west with your hands stuck out like a crackhead. And to save money, you can get somebody else to buy stuff for you.
You can save money by saving 50 cents out of every dollar, and you can earn money by babysitting, washing cars, doing chores around the house,
But first, you gotta get your hustle going on. Cut some grass. Yeah, I'm from Duncanville, we got grass everywhere. So, I get my hustle, lawn some more, get in there, and then stack your money up, then you blow it. About a boatload. That's what I do.
I get my money from my dad, then I keep it in my wallet. That's how I save it.
I save money by giving it to my dad because he doesn't let me have money a lot because he's a penny pincher.
Jared, why are you in a trash can?
Ross, this financial tips didn't help. I just don't know how to spend my money.
Miss King is going to save you.
A good rule of thumb when you're trying to decide how you're going to use your money that you make, your income, is to live by the 80-20 rule. That's 80% you live off of, pay your bills, pay for gas, buy your clothing, go to the movies. 10% give to a charity that you believe in, and 10% put to savings. As soon as you get that check, the rule is to put the money immediately in savings so that you don't spend it. You need to clearly know the difference between a debit card and a credit card. A credit card is what some people think is free money. It is not. When you swipe it and you buy a shirt for $20, if you don't pay that $20 off at the end of the month, you're going to accrue interest. Basically, it's money that you're having to pay the credit card company for borrowing the $20 up front. And so if you don't learn to pay it off immediately, that interest can grow monthly, and you can end up spending a lot more than just that $20 for that shirt you wanted so badly. Now, a debit card is a card that you'll swipe, and when you go and buy something for $20, it comes out of your checking immediately. The bad part is if you don't have the money in there because you haven't been keeping up with what you've been spending, you can overdraft, and that can be very dangerous because you can sometimes have to pay a fine when you didn't have the money in the account. So it's very important that you record what you spend in a checkbook register, or you can check online banking, which is what I prefer because it's easy to access and it's right there, and it's usually updated just about every day when you've been using your debit card. You also need to be very careful of identity theft. Be very cautious of where you keep your debit cards. Don't let anyone see your debit cards and give them access to your numbers. Also be very cautious of your PIN number. Protect that and don't let people see those. And don't loan them to your friends because they may not be your friends tomorrow. When you write checks, you need to be very cautious not to leave any blanks on a check where someone could fill something in and make the check for an amount that it's not worth. So they go by not the number in the box on the check, but they go by what's handwritten. So always draw a line after you write the amount. Make sure you sign it and never ever leave blank checks lying around.
Now on a more serious note, there are some stupid, dangerous games that kids have been playing.
and we're about to give you an inside look on these games.
This is Rachel.
And this is Lauren.
And today we're going to talk about some games that teens are playing that can be very stupid and very harmful.
Like Eric Robertson, a 12-year-old who got killed in playing one of these stupid games.
He was playing the choking game in his house when he went into cardiac arrest. But that's not the only thing that can happen. Teens play these games by themselves or in a group of friends. Here's what Mrs. Hughes and Officer Weaver have to say.
So, how do you feel about all these teenagers playing these stupid games?
If you really look at the way that they're playing it, my generation did the same thing, the generation before me did the same thing, but this generation is doing it where it's more deadly. The choke-out game where they're actually choking each other to the point of passing out. Sometimes it crushes their larynx and they choke to death, and nobody knows because the kid will go in and go to sleep. The Russian roulette that they're playing it with automatic weapons, and that's not Russian roulette, that's murder, suicide, because the automatic does not have an empty chamber. The 10-second fight, we're having a lot of kids that are breaking their noses and bleeding and hemorrhaging just for 10 seconds of just playing, and it's very deadly.
Okay, why do kids choose to play these games? The choking game and all these?
There's many different reasons why they choose. Some of them are peer pressure. Maybe they just want to see what it feels like and experiment with it. They may want to try to fit in with a certain crowd or group. Maybe they don't feel like they have anything else to live for and they really don't care about the consequences. So those are some of the reasons why. The first thing I would do if you're a friend to one of these to this person is I would talk with them and really encourage them to get some help, offer to go with them to see someone, whether it be a teacher, a parent, school counselor, another adult maybe that you would trust, but definitely be there, support them, really encourage them to get the help that they need. But if they won't go with you, then you need to go tell an adult to get them that help. Indian Rivers has a crisis hotline that if you don't feel comfortable going to one of the adults I mentioned, you can call. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and the number is 345-1600.
Jared. Yeah, Rob. Is spring training where a bunch of football players learn how to jump around on spring-loaded shoes, like I thought it was?
Why no, Ross? Spring training is for football.
You ready? Let's go! This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Upcoming football players, younger players, 3 words: effort, effort, effort.
When you're out there on the practice field, just go hard, play fast, be tough.
Make sure you come to every workout.
How do you feel this being your last year playing football in high school?
It came fast. Faster than I thought it would.
Do a lot better than I did my last 3 years. Like, it means more to me now.
I can do it all over again. But, just gotta go hard last year.
Everybody out in the school on Tuesday at 1:30 should be on this field. Watching the red and white game. Everybody. It should be a crowd. It should fill up this side and that side.
20% skill, 15% concentrated